In this video, I am going to show you how you can add Google Sheets with data inputs into your Elementor website with the help of a widget, namely Table by the Plus Addons. So without any further ado, let's get right in. Now before we jump into the tutorial, let me first show you what kind of table designs are possible with this table widget. So we have its live demo page opened up in front of us, where you will get its basic overview here. When we will scroll down, you can see all these amazing looking tables. You can take inspiration from them if you want, or if you have the Plus Addons Pro version installed, you can directly copy paste any of these designs based on your liking or data complexity. Now let's dive into the main tutorial part. Beginning from the WordPress dashboard, quickly move to the plugins section and let me show you what plugins I have. As clearly visible, I have two plugins here that are Elementor and the Plus Addons as well as its Pro version. Next, in the side panel, go to the Plus Addons, and here on clicking this widget section, all the available widgets will get visible in front of you. Now, we are going to turn on the table widget, so simply come here and search its name. Here it is, our table widget. As you can see, it's a freemium tool. So make sure you have upgraded the Plus Addons to the Pro version so that you can make use of it to the fullest. Once it's enabled, it's time to jump inside our page builder to put it to use. Now we are here in the Elementor editor, and as you can notice, I have already added the table widget. If you want to do the same, simply search for table in the widgets panel. Then from here, drag and drop it inside the editor. Once that's done, we will get to see these many customization options under the content tab in the side panel. Opening up the content table drop-down menu, we will find these three options that are custom, CSV and Google Sheets. Let me give you a brief overview of the custom and CSV options first. So selecting custom. Now as soon as we will enable it, you will get to see these two options that are table header and table body. Cells in the top row are included in header and all the rows below are counted as body. You can edit all these elements, even individual cells, using these options. Secondly, we have CSV file content table option, clicking on which this input field will appear, within which you can insert a URL link. So that was a quick rundown of the other two options than the Google Sheets. If you are interested in going through all these options that I have mentioned in detail and learn how to add CSV imports, buttons and images to your tables, all done by this widget only, make sure to check out this detailed tutorial which we have made earlier, link of which is in the description. However, as per this video's title, we will stick to and focus exclusively on Google Sheets. As soon as we will click on it, we will get to see these many options. Now you will ask, we don't have any API key, sheet ID or table ranges. From where can we get them, Kunal? Well, follow along my process step by step. Let's begin with generating a Google Sheets API key. For that, I have added a link in the description. Open it in a new tab which will direct you to Google Cloud Console's site. Here, click on Enable APIs and Services. Then search for Google Sheets. Here it is, Google Sheets API. Click it open. Now click Enable. Next, here in the side panel, go to Credentials. Then click Create Credentials. Then API Key. It's done. We have our key. Just copy this code and paste it inside the input field here in the Elementor editor. After that, we need this sheet ID. Well, that's extremely simple. Open your Google Sheets. If you don't have one created with you, I have added a link to this video's description which will direct you to an example sheet. Open it, then go to the URL section, and here in between these two forward slashes, it's our sheet ID. So simply copy this much region from here and paste it inside the input field. Now coming to the table range which you will get from inside the doc. Make sure you have the edit access enabled. If you have directly opened the link I have added, you will get to see only view permission. So make a copy or download it to get the edit access. Once that's done, click on first cell, then shift select last cell, then go to data, here named ranges, and copy this code from here. Now here in the Elementor editor, on pasting it inside the table range input field, all the data will get visible. So that's how you can insert Google Sheets data inside your Elementor website easily. Also, talking about this feature here called refresh time. From here we can control how often we want our table to be refreshed. This is very important, especially when our site is live and we update the table's data. If you don't update data frequently, we suggest keeping the refresh time to a minimum. This way you save on API requests to Google. Now discussing transient. Transient means we store a copy of files locally on the server. So every time someone opens the website, Google won't be called. This way we save requests and avoid dynamic calls for any data. In case you made any changes and it isn't showing on the live Google Sheet, we recommend you to delete the transients. Now before we jump into extra options, let me do a little styling of this table to make it look visually appealing. You can slow down the playback speed by going into this video settings. That's done. It's time to explore extra settings now. Open it. Here as visible, we have many toggle buttons. First one is for vertical scroll bar. As you can see, now we have a little scroll bar here. You can control how many rows or length you want to keep by dragging this button. Moving on to table searchable. On enabling, it will bring the search bar at the top of the table. And on enabling this table sortable option, it will bring these sort buttons in front of the header cell's text. You can see how I'm able to sort this list based on male and female. Also, by enabling this entry filter drop-down button, you will be able to control the number of entries you want to show to your users at a time. Now coming to the last option, a crucial one, that is mobile responsiveness. Here we have two options within this drop-down menu, that is swipe responsive and one by one responsive. Let me open the mobile view first quickly to show you how exactly these options will look like in real time. As you can see, with swipe responsive enabled, we are getting to see this type of table interface with the side scrollable bar at the bottom. And when we will click on the second option, now as visible we have individual person's data separated, which is looking much cleaner in our case. That's done. Now let me give you a final view. Once again reminding you that the widget we used for this tutorial is from the Plus Addons Pro. If you want to upgrade it, simply head on to theplusaddons.com. Here you can check out all the 120 plus widgets and other resources. Then click on pricing and choose the plan that fits your needs. So that was it. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Also remember that we have covered the table options other than Google Sheets that are CSV and custom in one of our older videos, so don't forget to check it out. Additionally, in case you are a Google fan and want to make your site browser friendly, do check out another video that is about integrating Google Maps into an Elementor website. Also drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more such interesting WordPress tutorials coming ahead. Until then, keep learning and stay curious.